Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. This isn't a video I was expected to make today. Don't worry, nothing bad's happened. It's just a video I was expected to make. You see my laptop. I've got a script that I wrote over the last 45 minutes. So news come out today. Let me just scroll my notes up. About 2 hours ago now, that Mike Ford and Banbury United Football Club could not come to agreement over a new contract, and so as of tomorrow, Mike Ford will not be employed by Banbury United. I've got the statement here. They released a statement on their Instagram which reads, "The club can confirm that they have been unable to reach an agreement with manager Mike Ford for him to continue his role after his current contract ends on 30th of April. Mike has achieved a great deal in his time with the club, the highlight of course being winning promotion from Southern League South and West Division in 2015-16 season. Since then, under Mike's management, we have become a well-established Southern League Premier Division club. The club wishes to place on record their thanks to Mike for his commitment and support over the past 5 seasons and wish him every success for the future. We will now start the process to recruit a new manager, and we believe this will be a very attractive opportunity to manage a well-run and ambitious clubs." These first 3.5 years, so I've only been supporting the club for 3.5 years. My first game was against Leamington, which when I was writing this script, I did some research. It was on the 2nd of January 2017. So I've had these first 3.5 years following this great football club have all been under Mike's leadership, and there has been some tremendous highs, like beating eventual playoff winners Kings Lynn Town 2-0 at home at the end of last season, and fighting for promotion up until the season's early finish this season, and real lows like the run of games this past season and 3 seasons ago where we conceded late goals. It felt like it was about every game for about 5 games where we would drop points because teams would score in the 85th minute or later. Me and Morgan have this joke where we both like make a comment if someone says the number 87, because I think we had a 3-game run on opposition teams scored on the 87th minute or later. Who knows what will happen with this new season and who will lead us. But if we bring in the right manager to replace Mike, a goal scorer and a few good players around him, whilst keeping the core of this side together, we can go places. And who knows, come this time next year, you will hopefully be watching a vlog from the game where we win promotion to the National League North/South. Now, I thought I would look back on some key events and games from the last 3.5 years. So we'll begin with where my love for this club began. My first Banbury match was a Derby Day game on the 2nd of January 2017 when Leamington were the visitors. A George Deacott cross was turned in by Mark Bow in the 93rd minute to win the game for Banbury. I went to a few more games in the 2016-17 season, including a 2-1 defeat to Kettering on the final day of the season. On their first season back in the Premier Division, Mike steered the Puritans to 6th place finish, missing out on the playoffs by 3 points. The 2017-18 season come along thick and fast, as I went to more games, including some away games. The away games I went to were Dunstable, Didcot, St Ives, Bishop Stortford, Hereford, and Weymouth, I believe. I don't know if I missed any. I don't think I have. Oh, and St Ives. Yeah. Standout game with Dunstable. It was my first away game, a huge one. We won 5-0. And they did some very good food there. One of the best food I had at an on-league game. It was like a pub, their bar, and they had like proper pub food. So I had a chicken burger, chips, and onion rings. And then Hereford was also a standout game for me that season away, because we went on the train. It was a good day. And although we lost 3-0, with man of the match and one of the goal scorers, the goal scorer is ex-Banbury, John Mills, and the man of the match, the Puritans radio man of the match that day was Papa Haysham, who still plays for Banbury. But it stood out because it was a nice trip on the train, and it was the biggest attendance I've seen Banbury play in front of, just shy of 3,000. Official attendance was given as 2,932, with 68 travelling Banbury fans. And Weymouth away, as it was my first game on the coach from Banbury. As you know, I do that quite a lot now. and they did some good chips and bacon. All about the food. Where are we? And it was also, those of my mates know, I'm friends with centre back Charlie Wise. Well, ex centre back now, Charlie Wise. This is where me and him became friends. On the way home, he brought me some coke because I was the only one under the age of 18 on the coach who couldn't drink beer, and they were all getting beer because it was one of the last away games. So yeah, and then next season was the 2018-19 season, which was last season, where I went to even more games, especially towards the latter part of the season. I was also lucky enough to go on the pitch, be a mascot at a home game on, I think it was the 22nd of December, when we beat Rochelle Olympic 2-1. It was quite nice as well because it was the first time the Southern League had been split, so there was a Southern League Premier Division South and a Southern League Premier Division Central, so there are lots of new grounds to go to. We are in the Southern Central, as you know. And standout wins that season were Alvechurch at home when we scored in the 92nd and 94th minute as we won the game through when there was some decent limbs there. But obviously I wasn't doing vlogs back then. And a 3-0 win away at St Neots, which put any doubts of relegation to rest. Which was the same week that obviously earlier mentioned game against Kings Lynn. That was the next game. That was a very good game. There was some limbs there as well. We were under the cosh for 89 minutes, had 2 counter attacks and scored 2 goals. Our finishing was good that day. But the season was pretty poor by our standards. It was the first season where we were fighting for the playoffs come the end of the season. And there was a really poor week where we suffered a 3-0 defeat at Kettering and a 4-0 defeat at Tamworth. But obviously this season was also the season when we suffered the points deduction for playing Ravi Shamsi against Rochelle Olympic, where we drew 1-1, and Halesowen Town, where we won 2-1. So we suffered a 4-point deduction, which put any hopes of the playoffs to rest. Like, we were never going to get them after the points deduction. So that's probably why, but yeah, it was not a great season. And then obviously this season, obviously Royston was quite a big game, the standout game away, because it was the first game when I did vlogs. Nuneaton, there was good limbs away at Nuneaton as well as a fight. Could have recorded it, I didn't record. I also went to my first Tuesday night away game, which is out of Oxfordshire, which was over an hour away, which was Peterborough Sports away. We won 3-1 and put ourselves top of the league. It was a great night. I also went to Needham Market. Now, I think there's a Needham Market fan who watches my videos. I know I speak to someone on Instagram sometimes. This one's for you, I'm sorry, mate. But yeah, we won 1-0. Johnny Mills scored in the 87th, 88th minute. As we won 1-0. But yeah, if you are watching, mate, and I was Needham Market fan, that was a really good day. I really enjoyed that day. Not just because you have a good setup down there. And I also went to Lowestoft, which is the most easterly point in England. Where, guess what? We drew 0-0. Yeah, I went all the way to Norfolk for a 0-0 draw. And then obviously there was the highs of beating Stratford 5-0 at home, local derby. And I'm sure there'd have been absolute limbs at the away game, which I would have got, but there's not a lot we can do about it now, is there? And if you discount away night matches, I only missed one Saturday game all season, which was Leiston away, because I went there last season. And I went to watch Corby play Wantage. So I went to see Charlie, but yeah, not bad going. Only missing one Saturday away game. I went to all the home games. And obviously this could all have been very different if Mike wasn't in charge. Whether that would have been for the best or the worst, we don't know. But I just want to send a personal note. I would like to thank Mike for his effort and dedication over the last 3.5 years of me watching, and 1.5 years before that as well. I mean, it's a great introduction to non-league football. I hadn't really watched non-league football before I went to watch Banbury. And now I prefer non-league over football league any day of the week. And hopefully we can bring in, like I said, hopefully we can bring in the new manager, get the right man in, get a couple of good players in, and who knows, might be celebrating promotion next season. So yeah. Anyway, I'll make a new video obviously when the new manager comes. I don't know when that'll be. I don't know when my next video will be. But if you've got anything you'd like me to do, which I can do whilst being at home, let me know. So yeah, I didn't expect to make this video. I hope you guys have all enjoyed. If you have, please drop a like. If you want to like comment something, like, I don't know, comment, I don't really care. I'll like them or reply to them if you want me to. And yeah, I hope you're all staying safe with the coronavirus. I hope all your families are okay. Hope you're all okay. Just stay home, stay safe, stay inside, and we'll get football back sooner rather than later. So yeah, thanks for watching.